Good morning, beautiful yogis and yoginis. I'm Monica and this is Open Heart Yoga Center. Welcome to our class this morning. So find a comfortable, easy pose, a comfortable seated position. I'm sitting in half lotus. That's one foot crossed over the other leg with the crease of one foot towards the crease of the thigh of the opposite leg. So you might sit like this, or you might sit a different way. You might use a prop sitting up on a folded blanket or a yoga brick. So the most important thing when you are in yoga is that your poses are comfortable for you, because our aim in our practice is for us to de-stress the nervous system and hence de-stress the entire body and the mind, so we can flow with our lives as they unfold moment to moment. So find ease in your pose, whatever it is. Adjust them so it feels good. Use your props. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to start this beautiful morning by closing our eyes and bringing the awareness to the breath. This is fundamental in yoga practice to gently focus on the breathing and make your breath a little bit deeper, a little bit slower, but without any great straining or effort. So this is effortless, deep breathing. And notice this moment unfolding effortlessly. Your heart beating, the blood flowing through your body, your five senses working. Notice all this is happening effortlessly, and we're tuning into that flow. Letting any kind of stressful thoughts fade a little bit into the background. Good, okay, fluttering your eyes open. Let's start by stretching the neck. So we're going to move the neck in nice, easy circles, feeling each part of the neck and moving at your own pace. Always listening to your body, which is a huge part of our practice, listening. Not trying to force anything or push anything, just listening and gently moving, honoring whatever it is that you're feeling. When your chin goes around your collarbone, circle the other way. Inhaling up, exhale down. Good, okay, coming to the center. Let's start to move the spine. We like to wake up the spine before we do any other yoga poses. So let's try this one where we open up our wings and look up, open the chest and the lungs. Lean back, chin to chest, palms together. So you're moving like flying. Inhale and exhale, feeling the flexion of your spine. Deepening the breath. Good, opening up the shoulders a little bit. Take the right arm under the left arm on the top. Give yourself a nice loving hug. Once you find this loving hug, this is eagle pose. We're dropping the chin to the chest to stretch the back of the neck one more time. Good, on the inhale, let's bring head back to center. If it's available, hands to prayer, up in eagle. Then we're gonna do some pumping breaths, Kapalabhati breaths. Sometimes this is called breath of fire. So because your fire chakra is your belly. So deep breath into the belly and then a little pumping exhale. breath. Take a nice deep breath in and then out. All the air out, belly to spine. And then we're going to open up those wings again. So opening up your wings, arching back a little bit, taking the right arm down or on one of your bricks or props, left arm over your ear, keeping the left sit bone close to the mat, looking up. And then inhale, reach the left arm up, reach the right arm up, and stretch up. Nice. Okay, so we're going to open up our wings again. Little back bend, and then take the left arm under the right arm on the top. Give yourself a nice loving hug. Take a moment. Really feel the breath here as you hug. And then gently drop your chin to your chest to stretch the back of the neck. Good. Okay, gently bringing your head back to the center. If it's available, hands to prayer. Good. Then Kapalabhati breath. Remember in Kapalabhati, you're exhaling navel to spine kind of forcefully, but you're also taking a breath in passively. So you're not only exhaling. So between each exhale, there's a passive inhale. Okay, so here we go. Deep breath in. Good. Okay, release that Kapalabhati breath. Nice deep breath in. Strengthening your lungs, right? Exhale, belly to spine. Strengthening your core and your diaphragm. And then we're going to do another little back bend. So you open up your wings, little back bend. Then taking your left arm down, right arm over your ear. Or just as far over as the right arm wants to go. If it's available, look up. Good, and then on an inhale, use momentum to swing that right arm up. Join the left arm, cross the thumbs to stretch in the spine. Good, okay, let's bring hands back down on the knees. Very nice. All right, so interlace your fingers. Push the palms away to stretch the backs of the shoulders. Inhale to lift. Exhale, we're twisting to the right. So left hand across, right hand back. And gentle twist. Good. Coming to our first forward bend of the day. So forehead's coming down. We're on a brick. Stretching out your spine, your low back and your hips. And then chin on the chest to roll up. So really nice stretch for the spine. When you come all the way up, if you're sitting like me, cross-legged or in half lotus, do it the opposite way. So I'm taking the outside of my right foot and bringing it into the crease of the left thigh. This may or may not feel good to you. Adjust it as you like. And then when you interlace your fingers in front of your chest, move your fingers one finger along so they feel differently. And then stretch the backs of your shoulders and lift. Look up. Good. Now the right hand is coming across. We're twisting left. Very gentle first twist of the day. Good, and then releasing back to our forward fold, forehead down around a brick. And then rolling up one vertebra at a time. Good, when you come all the way up, let's take the arms overhead to stretch the spine, cross the thumbs, little reach, and then hands to your heart. Good, okay, take your legs out from your cross-legged position and give your legs a shake. Circle out your ankles and your knees. One way and the other way. Nice. Okay, point and flex your feet. Let's stretch out your feet. Lift the spine. Good. Now open up your toes and then close them. Open up your toes and close them. Little shake. Good. Okay. boat. So we're gonna curl up in a little ball to start and find a balance. So I'm lifting my feet up off the mat, curling up in a little ball. And then taking your hands to your hamstrings, taking the legs up as far as they want to go. We haven't stretched the hamstrings yet, so you might just come up halfway. If you're pretty stretchy, you could come up all the way. Either one is good. Good. All right, let's curl up in a little ball one more time, and then we're going to go to standing forward bend. So plant your feet on the mat. Use your hands to lift up, coming to a little squat, and then straighten your legs here in standing forward bend, holding your elbows. So your right hand on your left elbow wrapped all the way around, and vice versa, and sway a little bit from side to side. Good. Now release your elbows, and we're going to keep swaying from side to side very gently, and then start to come up one vertebra at a time, swaying from side to side. So taking your time. Good. And then keep on swaying. Step your feet a little bit apart. So we're doing a very gentle spinal twist, letting the momentum of your arms open up your shoulders and twist the spine. Feeling grounded in your feet. Okay, now let your swing slow down. Good, and then come to the center. All right, take the right arm up and stretch it on up. Slide the left hand down your leg until you feel a right side stretch. Good, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, take the right arm down. Left arm is coming up, and then that right arm is going to slide down your right leg. Left side stretch. Good, inhale to come up. Exhale, coming down. Interlacing your fingers behind you. We're doing a little standing back bend. So soften the knees so you can arch back from the spine. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. Hands over your head. Good. Okay, so let's reach now right hand to left ankle and twisting left. Or bringing your forehead to your left knee if you want. Good, now trade arms, so take your left hand to your right ankle, twist to the right, right hand up. Good, okay, let's hold on to the elbows one more time. Take your elbows towards me, so you're coming up with a straight spine. Coming all the way up. When your elbows come up to the ceiling, make your arms in a big V shape, arch back. And then bring hands to your heart. Good. Okay, so walk to the front of the mat. Let's do a sun salutation together, or maybe two. So feet and legs together in mountain pose. Inhale, take the arms overhead, stretch up. Exhale, we're coming down to standing forward bend, or using your yoga bricks here. Take the right leg back in a low lunge. I like to use the bricks in low lunge, if you have them, because you can really sink the hips. Try a little back bend, or stretch up in the spine. Good, all right, we're going to the plank. So hands under the shoulders as you step your left leg back, holding the plank for a couple of breaths. Good, then knees, chest, chin to cobra. Ashtangasana and Bhujangasana. Downward facing dog. So walking your feet a couple inches in, pedal out your ankles. Stretching the backs of your legs. Good. All right, let's try inhale, tiptoes, lift the sit bones. Exhale, heels towards the mat. Push the floor away. Inhale, tiptoes, lift the sit bones. Exhale, push the floor away, heels down. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. All right. Looking straight ahead, take a step with the right foot, or bring the left knee down first. Bring the bricks closer in. Arch back a little bit. Good. Okay. So on an exhale, bring the left foot to the right foot. Standing forward bend. And then take your arms out, so we're coming up with the core. Standing back bend. Hands to prayer. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Nice long spine here. Left leg is coming back in our low lunge. Using the bricks if you've got them. Next pose is the plank. So I've moved the bricks to the side, hands under the shoulders, stepping the right leg back, find your plank. Lift your kneecaps a little bit. Take a few breaths. On an exhale, dip, knees, chest, chin. Notice your toes stay glued onto the mat. Then when you roll up to cobra, you point your toes. Open the throat if that's available, downward facing dog. Walking out your dog again. Or any movements in dog that feel good to you. Good. All right, looking straight ahead, take the left foot forward, or you might have to take the right knee down first. Finding your bricks if you've got them. Arch back a little bit. Sinking the hips. Good. All right, we're taking the right foot to the left foot, standing forward, bend. Folding your body into soft knees here, and then on an inhale, coming all the way up. Standing back, bend. And hands to your heart. Okay, let's do another round. Inhale, arms overhead. Deep breath. Exhale, fold. Right leg's coming back. Knee down and look up. Plank pose. Take a few breaths here. Activate your legs. Gaze is just at the edge of the mat. And then on an exhale, knees, chest, chin, keeping your toes in contact with the mat, flexing your spine in that pose. Rolling up to cobra, make sure you're not squishing your shoulders up. Shoulders down and back, shine out your heart. Downward facing dog. All right, let's focus here on our breathing in downward facing dog. So find your dog steady and then long, deep, slow breaths. Good. Hopefully you've steadied the breath a bit. Looking straight ahead, take your right foot forward. Left knee down and look up. Take your left foot forward, standing forward bend. On an inhale, coming all the way up. Standing back bend. Hands to your heart. Good, last one. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, standing forward bend. Taking the left leg back, knee down and look up. Plank pose to hold. Steady the breath again. Nice. All right, a little dip. Exhale, inhale to cobra, so not holding that dip. Downward dog. Let's try that again. So we're going to focus on the breathing here. So making downward dog a pranayama or a breathing exercise. So slow, deep, steady breaths. Good. All right, next breath in, take the left foot forward. Right knee down, so you sink your hips and look up. Take the right foot forward, standing forward bend. On an inhale, coming all the way up. Arch back. Hands to your heart. Very nice. Okay, so standing in mountain pose. Roll your shoulders back. We are going to try eagle pose for our balance today. Okay, since we've already done the eagle arms, we'll try to do the whole balance. So, I like to start eagle pose in the chair, or Utkatasana. So here's a chair. You can have your feet close together, they can be wider apart, and then bring your hands to your heart. Finding some stability in your chair, feeling the four corners of your feet. Good. Okay. So, shift your weight over to your left foot, and then we're going to wrap the right leg around the left leg, and then we're going to wrap the right arm around the left arm. So, right leg round, and then a flying eagle, arms out, right arm under to wrap around your left arm. If this is getting too easy for you, you can try to crunch a little bit, meaning curl up in a little ball. And then come back up. Good. All right, let's unravel the arms. You're doing a flying eagle. Release your leg. Inhale, take the arms overhead to stretch up. Exhale, coming down to standing forward bend to release your lower back. Any variation of standing forward bend, make sure your knees are not locked. And then from our standing forward bend, let's go back to the chair. So sit in your chair, take the arms overhead. Four corners of the feet, hands to your heart. Okay, so we're going to try the eagle the other way. So shifting your weight to your right leg. Left arm's wrapping around. Once you've got that left leg around, we're going to do the flying eagle. You might just stay here, or left arm under your right arm. A little crunch if you want to try. Good, then you fly out your eagle. Nice, then unravel your legs. Inhale, arms overhead to stretch, or a back bend if you like. Standing forward bend. This time, if you can bend your knees, slide your hands under your feet. So your toes are in the creases of your wrists, and you're pressing out the pressure points in your feet, in your hands, I mean. Also your feet, you could use your fingers and press out your pressure points in your feet. Really nice stretch for your wrists and your calf muscles, your Achilles tendons. Good, and then release your hands, bend your knees softly, chin on the chest to roll up. So we're taking our time coming up. When you come all the way up, take the arms overhead. Good, stretch up or arch back. Hands to your heart. Very nice. Okay, so let's turn to the right side, and we're making not a triangle pose. Both feet are facing forward towards the front of the mat. The left foot is angled in a little bit. So it's not out like triangle pose, but the toes facing inwards a little bit. Hips are facing the front of the mat, and bring your hands to prayer behind your heart. Doing a lot of wrist stretching today. If you can't reach the hands to prayer, bring your right hand on your left elbow and vice versa. So we're opening up the chest, the shoulders. Remember not to scrunch the shoulders, so let them drop down either way you're doing your hands. And then lift the sternum. This is a balance stargazer. Little back bend. Good. Inhale, coming up, you're using your core. Look straight ahead and shine out your heart all the way down. And then when you come as far down as you can, drop your head. So this is a balance and a hamstring stretch. Or maybe you feel it in your lower back. beautiful grounded energy in the feet, especially when you come up. So feel your feet. And we're going back to Stargazer, so keep on going back. Yummy. Okay. Coming back to the center. Turn to face me. Bring your legs wide apart. I've got my hands still in prayer or holding your elbows, either one. So legs are wide, kind of medium wide. Shine out your heart coming all the way down. Lift your sit bones. Good. All right, so we're using the core again to come up, leading with your chest. All the way up. Good. Okay, turn your feet to the left and step your legs a little bit, not so wide. Hips are facing forward. We're doing Stargazer. If you're holding your elbows like this, swap them the other way like that. Okay, starting with our back bend. For sure, this is a balance, right? Inhale to come up, square your hips straight ahead, shine out the heart. And when you come down as far as you can, drop your head. Good. So to come up, same thing, but the reverse. Lead with your sternum. And we're going back to the Stargazer. Take your time. Inhale, coming all the way up. Good. And then we're going to face the center. All right. Unclasp your wrists, and then let's roll them out. So roll out your wrists one way, and then the other way. Bring your feet in a triangle shape. Interlace your fingers in front of you. Push the palms away. So we're stretching the wrists again. Stretch up. Very nice. Okay. So take the right toes out. We're going to do the triangle. Bringing your arms parallel to the mat. Reach over to the right and tilt in your triangle. Grounded in your feet. Good. All right. Left arm's coming over. Right arm's coming out, coming all the way up. Stretch up. Good. Feet facing forward. Interlace your fingers behind you. Give your shoulder blades a little squeeze. Lift your sternum. Soft knees as you arch back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale to fold. Hands over your head. Good. Make sure you're not hanging out back in your heels like this. So the four corners of your feet. So you lift those sit bones. Let gravity work on your spine. And then on an inhale, coming all the way up. Good. And then take the left toes out. Arms are going to float out. We're reaching over the left leg for triangle. Tucking that left glute under a little bit. Good. All right, the right arm is stretching over. Left arm out to challenge the core. Inhale, coming all the way up. Stretch up. Okay, hands to your heart. Feet straight ahead. Good. Then toe, heel your feet in. And then do a little hop and come to standing. Feet together. Okay, very nice. All right, let's face the mat the long way. We're going to try our chair pose one more time. So Utkatasana, the chair. Here's the chair, and then we're going to come down to the boat. So slowly, slowly coming down. Your heels might stay down, mine come up. Just depends on your Achilles tendon. So coming all the way down, then we're going to lift the legs in the boat. So trying to bring your legs up parallel with your arms. Good. All right. So slowly, slowly coming down. Bring your legs down. Hands to your heart, coming all the way down to lying on your mat. Good. When you come all the way down, let's bring the knees to the chest. And massage out the low back. So rocking from side to side. Good. Okay, taking the arms out, shoulder height, bringing the knees over to the right, head to the left, right hand is pressing the knees together. Easy twist. Eyes are closed. Long, deep breaths. Good. All right, coming back to the center. Breathing in. Exhale the other side. Knees together over to the left. Left hand can press those knees down. Head right. Good. All right, coming back to the center. We're going to do the bridge. And I'm going to show you the wheel. Some of you are going to try the wheel today. Maybe. We'll see. All right. So, the bridge, I think we all know. Make sure your feet are facing straight ahead. Lifting up to the bridge. Once you come to the bridge, gently shift your weight towards your shoulders. Interlace your fingers if this is available and give your shoulder blades a little squeeze so the back of your neck is getting a stretch. Again, four corners of the feet. So either you're staying here or you're staying here with your arms out, or if you want to try the wheel. The wheel, you're going to bring your hands underneath your shoulders, elbows facing up. And then here's a little trick. You can try to put your top of your head on the mat. This is only if your back is really bending, your lower back. And then the idea is that you're going to straighten your arms. So it's pretty big in your upper body. Your arms might not go all the way straight. And then coming down very slowly back to the bridge. Make sure you got your ponytail out of the way. You got one like me. And then again, if you want to give your shoulders a little squeeze, you can. And then rolling down one vertebra at a time. Okay, so after we've done the back bend, counter stretch for the low back. Rocking from side to side, knees to chest. Good, then taking hold of your big toes from the insides of your legs. Happy baby, pulling down those knees towards the armpits, stretching the lower back, the sacrum, the hips. All right, so we're taking the legs out in a V. You may hold the big toes like me, or you might have your hands just on the insides of your legs. So, and then bringing from the V shape, bringing the legs back up to stretch the hamstrings. And then legs back out in the V shape. And then legs up. And now let go of your big toes if you're holding them. And let the shoulders sink down. You can kind of lift them up, sink them down. Lengthen the back of your neck. Nice, easy inversion. And very therapeutic for your lower back. Tension in your shoulders. And it helps to align your spine. All right, so using your core, see if you could bring your legs down. Bringing your hands to your heart. And then when your legs come all the way down, relax into Shavasana. Or if you like, Baddha Konasana. Baddha Konasana, you can take your bricks, put them underneath your legs like this. So let your hips relax. Either hands on your belly or palms facing up. And once you find your line release pose, bringing your awareness to your breath. So when you breathe in, you feel your belly rise. And when you breathe out, belly drops towards your spine. Good. And I'm going to hold the space for you while you relax for a few minutes. So belly is rising when you breathe in, and belly back towards your spine when you exhale. Releasing any kind of leftover stress or tension that's in your body. So we're tuning in to this moment and honoring this moment. Whatever it looks like, whatever it feels like, whatever thoughts are coming up in your mind, we're sending them some love and light and allow them to pass. So honoring your present moment experience is not the same thing as clinging to it. Trying to make the river stop moving. That's not going to happen. But we're honoring every movement of the mind, of the body. And if any discomfort comes up in the body or the mind or the breath, surrounding that with compassion and healing, allowing it to be as it is, until the whole body-mind is infused with compassion. As if compassion is the only response to whatever you're feeling, or thinking, or believing. And with every exhalation, allow your body to become more deeply relaxed. From the top of your head, all the way down, every muscle, every tissue, your bones, your blood, your organs, all the way down to your toes, the whole body relaxed in this beautiful moment, here and now. The omnipresent, here and now. now bringing your awareness back to your breath. Filling up your lungs all the way. Empty them all the way. Let's do that again. Fill up your lungs all the way. Empty them all the way. Good. Moving your hands and feet. And then taking your arms behind you. Lie down and stretch. Feet, legs, back, and arms. A big stretch. And then roll over to one side in a fetal pose. And when you're ready, join me in a sitting meditation. So find a very comfortable, easy pose, and once you've found it, close your eyes, allowing everything to be as it is in this moment, honoring yourself. And then bringing your hands to your heart. Thank you so much, dear friends, for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Namaste.